Bonjour, and I don't know what welcome is in French. Bonjour and bienvenue to the Premier League programme. How is everyone? Doing good? Well, that's nice to hear. I honestly don't remember how these intros go, so I'm going to save myself a lot of time and effort and just go straight into the video.
Thanks, Boss Jamie.
Here are the most overrated players from each team in the Premier League. Let's go. Arsenal, Mesut Ozil. Am I the only one who swears that every season Arsenal seem to have their worst ever start to a season? Every season? And I give this award to Arsenal for being even worse than Arsenal. And Mesut Ozil isn't going to change that. He's been taken out of the team for a reason, and his return isn't going to magically transform them. Although Ronan sort of hopes that he can, because he predicted Arsenal to be fourth, and at the moment that looks as likely as Morpay actually scoring a goal. So there's no chance at all. Aston Villa. I think Jack Grealish.
You thought wrong, dude.
Okay, I've actually put down Ollie Watkins, the man who scored a couple of times at the beginning of the season and is now suddenly the best signing ever made in the history of mankind. Well, I have news for you.
Hello and welcome.
No, not that news. I mean, the news is that Ollie Watkins isn't actually that good. Brighton, Neil Maupay. I'm not even sure if you can consider this an overrated player. Neil Maupay will just miss on the goal line with the nearest defender 20 miles away. Neil Maupay would miss if the goals were 2,000 foot by 3,000 foot. He seems to practice missing in training. That said, the whole Brighton seems to at the moment. But that's beside the point. Okay, just to clear up, this next one was just written by Ronan, so please do not give me all the hate for this one. Burnley. Nobody. Everyone at Burnley does a good job to make this a very solid team. Also, I'm tired, it's like 9 at night, so let's move. Yeah, Ronan is just completely lazy. Chelsea. Timo Werner. As much as this pains me to say, Timo Werner has not had the best of starts with Chelsea this season. It seems Olivier Giroud, who can't go to the toilet without flexing his muscles and falling into a coma at the same time, and Tammy Abraham, who is as tall as a giraffe with the same football capability as one, both seemingly performing much better than him. Relegation battle with Arsenal it is. Crystal Palace, Christian Benteke. To be honest, I don't know too much about him other than he is bad. The last time he scored was 1982, which is actually extremely impressive when he was born in 1990. But let's be honest, Crystal Palace couldn't score more than one if they were playing a group of 9-year-olds. Tottenham Hotspur, Moussa Sissoko. Honestly, everyone seems to think he is good, but he's not created a single goal that I can remember. But honestly, it's hard to create goals when you don't work at a goal factory. Yeah, that wasn't a good joke. I blame Ronan because he wrote this part of the script, as he did with most of the Liverpool, Alisson. Alisson basically relies completely on Virgil van Dijk for everything he does, and it seems like he's falling apart without him. Let us have a 1-minute silence for Virgil van Dijk's ACL, whatever that stands for. Right, back to Alisson. Despite being pronounced as the world's best goalkeeper, even Nick Pope beat him for clean sheets last season with garlic bread in defence. Leicester City, Jose Perez. With 8 matches to his name and only 1 goal and 1 assist, this hasn't been a particularly good start for the Spaniard. Compared to the stats of other players like Jamie Vardy or James Maddison, the lack of games has been a result of the team improving around him. But it doesn't seem like he'll definitely be a starter for Leicester anytime soon. Manchester United. Okay, I'm only joking. Calm down. Manchester United, Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial has had what seems to be a terrible start to the season. I don't know why I keep saying start of the season, because we're almost halfway through. Oh well. Everton, Richarlison. Richarlison has only scored 2 goals this season, getting more assists than... probably no one. As a forward, you think scoring would be in your blood, but the only thing about Richarlison's blood is yellow cards and red cards. Having got more red cards than goals this season, things aren't going too bright for the young Brazilian at Everton. But who knows, he could turn things around soon enough. Wait, that's way too optimistic for a video about overrated players. I mean, he's the worst person to ever exist. That's better. Man City, Nathan Ake. It seems like Man City have once again gone for a Chelsea youngster to beef up their squad.
What do you mean he's like 25?
That's still a youngster. Shut up. But unfortunately, this time it hasn't worked. Nathan Ake has, and I quote, won football for this. Made 3 tackles this season. Yes, 3. And of those 3, won 67% of them, which definitely adds up. Yeah, not a very good start for him, but still getting plenty of game time for Pep Guardiola. But hey, he could turn into something soon. Wolves, João Moutinho. Looking at his stats, pace isn't the only thing that Moutinho is lacking.
Boom. Roasted.
No goals, no assists, but yet 30 yellow cards. I'd like to apologise, I read the stats wrong. Should be 3 yellow cards. Wait, does that say 100 red cards? Oh, never mind. My bad. It said 1 red card. Even so, 1 red card in comparison to no goals and no assists is pretty dreadful. Be ashamed of yourself. Leeds United. Rodrigo Moreno. Only leads by a club record purchase of 28 million for Rodrigo and end up benching him for a Jack Whitehall lookalike. I mean, what? Jack Whitehall isn't even that good of a comedian. I mean, Rodrigo is probably really good, but I haven't even watched him play, so I can't make that decision. But for a striker, 2 goals just isn't enough to say you're succeeding in football. I'm sorry, what was that? Kai Havertz has only 1. Ronan, why are you... West Ham, Lucas Fabianski. The Pole. I mean, as in he comes from Poland. And anyway, he's not too bad, but he is really nothing special. Maybe he just looks bad because West Ham are so terrible and let in so many goals. He can't do anything about it. Actually, jokes about West Ham are dated now. They're doing really well. We will just have to find a new team to make fun of. Bingo. Sheffield United. David McGoldrick. Ronan will kill me about saying such about an Irish player. But he simply just isn't good enough. Mind you, Sheffield United aren't exactly in prime form at the moment. Southampton, Moussa Djenepo. Southampton have been on fire this season, but he only has 1 goal all season and has been as lively in attack as a dead person. That is really dumb. Newcastle, Miguel Almiron. If you have the same amount of goal contributions, you know it's bad. Fun fact, Kepa Arrizabalaga has more goal contributions than any other player. The only problem is they're for the wrong side. Okay, moving on from Kepa. Almiron is having a bad season and should not be considered good. Fulham, Alexander Mitrovic. He looks like he wants to beat you up and leave you there in the street. He looks like he wouldn't even be able to spell the word goal, let alone score one. He's been excellent in the past. West Brom, Sam Allardyce. We know this is meant to be a players only, but we run this channel so we can do what we want. This will probably become dated very quickly, but at the time of recording, West Brom have just lost 5-0 to Leeds, 3-0 to a 10-man Aston Villa, and drawn 1-1 at Liverpool. I don't know how Big Sam's time at West Brom will pan out, but at this moment, it's just not promising. So that's the video. Thank you everybody for watching, and make sure you subscribe because I think that's how YouTube works. Like the video because, I mean, why not? It's just right down there. So, yeah, you might as well just do it now, and then we'll be happy. I mean, surely you want to make someone's day just by doing something so easy and simple. But sorry, I'm getting besides the point. Thank you everybody for watching, and thank you so much for the support. I think on the goalkeeper video, we've recently reached 1,000 views, so that's absolutely amazing. Thank you everybody for watching, and hope you have a great day.